Good morning. Happy Friday morning out of Atlanta. My name's Andrea. So I'm a life coach, intuitive healer, and do women's retreats, and I do other cool stuff. My website information is always in the description box. You're welcome to follow me. Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is Shut Up and Eat Your Kale. Shout out to those Instagram users that watch me. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. That's really helpful to YouTubers. And when you click that subscribe button, this is a free channel. Okay. So about last night, right? About last night, people who watched my previous video, I'm going to finish the pendulum lesson. So there was a weird spirit here last night that just did not want me to finish that video. And I was like, you know what? Like, I don't even know how it got posted, to tell you the truth. So like there's a spirit that was in this house when I moved in, and he's an old man, and I think he's attached to the land. Sometimes he just gets cranky. Like there was a weird knocking. That happens. He's helpful. He's protective. He doesn't hurt me or anything. When I moved in, I did say, thank you for letting me live here. I know this is your land. I think he was here before the subdivision was here, back when it was like farmland. So he just didn't want me doing it. Sometimes I hear him talking to me. For example, when one day I was getting ready for work and I heard him say, "There's someone on the property," and I looked outside and it was the neighbor's dog. I was like, "It's okay. It's the dog. Like, no one's on the property, right? No one's going to hurt us." So he's like very protective of his property. He's a white man that like wears overalls, like a hat. He's always in the yard. Like, I don't know, but he's cool. But he was just like not feeling the reading last night. So I just rolled with that because I try to respect the dead. So, but we're going to finish the pendulum lesson, but give me a shout out. Email me if you have a similar ghost story, like a similar like spirit, earthbound spirit story. Because not everyone crosses over, and they don't have to. Like, spirit doesn't make people cross over or go to the light or whatever. So I'm gonna finish the pendulum. So when you're working with a pendulum, my elbow's up because of the camera, but you want to have your elbow like on a table, okay? And you ask it for your yes, and then you ask it for your no, and it should go in opposite direction without you moving it. And I was explaining about energy, like people with really big energy, we tend to have I know I can like move pendulums if I want to, like to say yes or no. And it's like just my energy field. But if I'm unattached to the outcome, that's when I get accurate answers from the pendulum. For instance, when you practice, you want to practice with asking it a question that you're not attached to. Like, is it going to rain today? Is it Friday? Do I live in Atlanta? Right? You want to, or possibly things you don't know, like, is today going to be a good day? Is it going to rain this weekend? Are we going to go out to dinner this weekend? Like, ask it things that are not a big deal to you so that you can gauge like your accuracy on it, and then you'll get better at it. But the ultimate key to like pendulum accuracy is being unattached to the outcome. That's based on my experience in teaching. Everyone has like different opinions and ways of using a pendulum, which is completely cool. You may not like my way. That's cool too. Find you. This is just a guideline, example, and information that I'm sharing to empower you in your metaphysical journey. So you can use anything for a pendulum. You can tie a rock to a string and call it a pendulum. You can use a necklace. Like, I could use this necklace as a pendulum if I didn't have mine, right? I've got a whistle that someone gave me that I use as a pendulum sometimes. And you also you can do it like on a calendar. Try it with a calendar out to find a timeline or a date in which something's going to happen. So that's a fun way to use it as well. I like using it that way. I like to mix things up a bit. So I'm going to draw a few cards for us this morning to see how our Friday is going to go. Our weekend. I've got yoga teacher training. I am training 3 amazing students this weekend, and we're going to have so much fun. Yep. And it's a big deal. It's 200 hours. So we're going to be doing that. I think graduation's October 17th. Okay. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards for the weekend for everyone. Okay. You feel like just too much just coming at you at once. Too many obligations. You might feel a bit overwhelmed. It's the 7 of Wands, and you're like, oh, but you've got it. Like, the guy's like catches the wands. He's catching them as they're coming to him. So you got it. You just feel overwhelmed. You probably have lots to do. Maybe kids have a lot of places to be. Maybe, you got to work this weekend. Someone's got to work. Someone's got to take their kids places. You're trying to figure out how to buy locate, right? I get it. I've had to buy locate before. but you've got it. You're going to handle it. You may have to make priorities and maybe put some things off and reschedule some things, but you'll do it. Okay. This is the Five of Pentacles. Like you feel like you're walking past abundance or having to spend too much money, or you are walking into, you're just down and out. You're overwhelmed. Someone has too much credit card debt. They feel like there's options. Call them, make an arrangement. Don't give up. Don't just stop paying. Don't invest right this weekend. I don't feel like this is a good weekend to invest for you. And don't overspend with all these obligations. You may be feel like to overspend. You may have kids that, when they want you to buy everything when you go to like Six Flags or you go to like an amusement park or something. Like I see you at some sort of like commercial, like, wallet sucker thing, like with rides and everything's $10. You can put boundaries because the kids really just want to be there to have fun anyway. They don't really care about the other stuff. So the Ace of Wands, you can control the energy around the situation, and you can, and you will, okay? It'll fly by. Seven of Swords, I see you walking away from something. There's going to be something that cancels anyway. And I was hearing, even when I was getting ready right before this video, that it's okay to walk away from that relationship. You have to for survival. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And the Three of Swords, someone's heart's going to be broken here. Right? Sometimes we break our own heart. Sometimes I make a decision. I'm like, dang, I made my own self mad. It could be your heart. It could be someone else's. But the Two of Wands, you're going to stand firm in your decision here because you know that this is not a healthy situation for either one of you. And the Eight of Wands, it's going to you're going to fly after that. Like you're going to feel good. You're going to feel like 1,000,000 tons of bricks are lifted off of you. The Nine of Swords. Okay, somebody's going to get texting a lot. Like somebody's going to be constantly sending you like long dramatic texts. And you're like pulling your hair out. You're like, can you please stop texting or sending me messages? And they will. Set the firm boundary because you're not good at saying no. This is what I'm hearing. Someone's not good at saying no. You'd be like, no. I said no means no. Okay. And you may have to block or delete somebody, which is fine too. Just for the moment is what I'm hearing, even though you try to handle everything very maturely. Just for the moment, you may have to block or delete. You can maybe unblock, or send a letter. I'm seeing you writing a letter to them as well. So let's look at some John Holland Psychic Tarot. Let's look at some John Holland Psychic Tarot. Prosperity begins after you walk out of this relationship because, like I've always said, relationships are a lot about lifestyle negotiations, right? You're going to make better money. And a lot of people, it's like an energy between two people in relationships. Like some people you just really prosper with. And then some people y'all just don't. Have you ever broken up with someone or gotten a divorce and all of a sudden you both end up making a ton of money and things go smoother? It's your energy together was not groovy. Spiritual union. You're going to find someone else, in fact. This could be a business partnership, a romantic partnership, a friendship that is spiritual. Somebody you feel spiritually connected is coming into you. And the Destiny card, they're going to help you find your destiny. And everyone wants our destiny. We all want our soul purpose, right? And transformation, you're coming into this huge transformation. Whatever difficult conversation you have this weekend is going to lead you to awesome transformation and awareness. Your third eye is going to open right up. Sometimes when we're in oppressive situations, our third eye closes because we're I don't want to see it. And throat chakra, you're going to now be able to speak your truth. I see someone speaking more, maybe starting your own YouTube channel. Maybe you're going to pick cards up. Maybe you're going to see clients, a microphone. That's all I'm seeing. And you're going to be successful at it. So that's amazing. I really love y'all's feedback too. I get the most interesting questions on this channel. Seven of Pentacles. I love me some Pentacles. Who doesn't love Pentacles, right? You're building your Pentacles more and more. And then we have the One of Pentacles. You're on target to complete that Pentacle. Someone's on target to buy a house. Someone's on target to get that job. You're on target. Your manifestations are about to pay off. And then Four of Blades, you're even going to have choice. You may get 2 job offers. You may get 2 job offers. You may get choice of 2 houses. Look, oppression is coming. You may feel like, wow, all this choice is almost overwhelming. And you'll have people coming at you, telling you what to do with the money, telling you what to do. And you've got to walk away from that. You got to 8 of Cups it. You got to be like, I'm not going to be depressed. I'm going to be grateful for what you have. And the one in flames, you're jumping for joy because you're going to do what your gut tells you to do. You're not going to do anything else but what your gut tells you to do, okay? Um, and once you do, it feels right. It feels good. Don't live in discomfort, okay? Please don't live in discomfort because you don't have to. Okay, I'm drawing some confirmation oracle cards for you this morning. Spread your wings, create space for yourself, expand. Yes, it is time for you to create space for yourself, okay? The magic is in you. Go after your dreams. You have the skills you need to make your dreams come true. Study and manifest. Get the certification. There's a thing here. It's not just energy. It's not just psychic downloads. You've got to sit with the teacher, like, and learn because you're going to get wisdom there. And there's a student teacher exchange that happens that's not available online or in books. Okay. And nevertheless, you persisted. Just keep going. You're almost there. You're incredibly resilient. And then the You Are Blooming card came up. Sacred geometry and nature are giving you messages. Spend time outside in nature. This weekend, spend an hour outside. It's okay. Detox. You may sweat a little bit if you're in Georgia, but you'll be all right. Okay. Thank you for listening. And remember to share this video, click the bell, and subscribe. Namaste.